Hi friends, it's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush. And today I'm working on another collage. This is from a children's book I'm working on. This particular story is a folk tale from South America called The Coyote and the Rabbit. And basically in the story, the rabbit keeps tricking the coyote into doing things he wouldn't do naturally, such as one day the coyote comes upon the rabbit and the rabbit's leaning against a rock. The coyote says, "What are you doing?" And the rabbit sounds anxious. "Come here quickly, brother, the sky is falling on us. You must lean across this rock and hold it up while I go for a stick. We'll prop it up with that." And the coyote says, "All right," and begins holding up the rock with all his might. Since the coyote was a little bit naive, he didn't exactly know that the rabbit was tricking him, and the rabbit left. When the rabbit didn't come back for a while, the coyote called out, "Come back, brother, the weight of the rock has made me tired." But the rabbit still didn't come back. And finally, the coyote says to himself, "No matter, I'm going to leave now. The sky may fall on us, but I can't hold it up another second." And he ran away. Later, he comes upon the rabbit at a pond. The rabbit had seen the reflection of the moon in the pond there, and being very tricky, seeing that the coyote was coming upon him, he devised a plan and began drinking the water from the pond. "What are you doing, brother?" the coyote asked the rabbit. "Look, there's a lot of food down there," the rabbit says. "What kind of food?" "Look," the rabbit told the coyote, and the coyote looks into the water. "I see it. What is it?" "There's a big cheese in the water. If we drink all the water, then we can get the cheese. You're big. You can drink more than I can. You can even finish it off." "All right, brother," he says, and he begins drinking. "I've got to go and take a little tinkle," the rabbit says, and he leaves the coyote drinking the water. The coyote drank and drank until his stomach ached, and finally he couldn't drink another drop and abandoned the effort, knowing that the rabbit had deceived him again. That's a cute folktale, but there you go. I'm using unnatural colors for my coyote and my rabbit, but I wanted it to look surreal, unreal. How about that? So I've got the rabbit, a few little grasses going on there, all in yellow, the coyote in purple and blue. I find that if you get the values correct, it doesn't matter what color you're using. The lights where the light should be and the darks where the dark should be. It all looks correct in the end. These collages are very fun for me, but they take a very, very long time, so I've sped this up, as you can tell. I think I spent a good week on this particular collage. I used paper torn from magazines, torn from catalogs, and even old calendars, especially old calendars. Sometimes I can find the best large glossy pages from an old calendar. And I feel very good about recycling the paper. That means I've not contributed to a landfill. by throwing things away. Instead, I've turned them into art. So we need some light colors in the ears. I love children's stories. There's something very innocent and wonderful about them. I guess I never grew up, but who wants to grow up? It's overrated. I find adult stories too sad, morbid, and morose, overly sensual. There's something very beautiful and innocent about a children's story, all of the children's stories. And I think they have morals, also, morals that are better than regular stories. Hard to describe why I love children's books so much, but I do. I find this process fascinating. It looks almost like a mosaic of sorts. It would make a good mosaic if I had the right colors of glass. I could probably do this on a window or a tabletop. I'm using a combination of torn paper and cut paper. It provides a very interesting texture difference that goes together fairly well, I think. So finally I'm getting to put on the pond, light colors below and darker blues above to show depth and distance. And water tends to be reflective, as if it were a mirror lying flat on a table. There's my pond. And we need a few more grasses that are cut out of the different greens I found from calendars. I like to cut all my grasses ahead of time and just make a pile of them and then put them together all in one time frame. It makes it easier. I'm trying to do these collages and videos of collage at least once a week, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and come and watch every week the different things that I'm doing. It would mean a lot to me. we're nearly done. Rabbits don't typically have a smile like that, but this one needed one. And of course, coyotes don't usually have eyebrows, but this one really needed to have a kind of sick look. And so I think I put little black eyebrows on him. Need to find just the right color for his tongue. There we go. Still a little too bright, so it needs to be darker. There we go. Putting on the details around the ears. And there's the finished product that will go into my children's book. Thank you very much for watching all of this. I sure appreciate you stopping by. Do stop by again. Bye!